Alright, just a quick primer going into the weekend. It's September now and these games are getting more important than ever. Of course, there's the MLB season entering its final few weeks, teams battling for the wild card, the division crown, and for home field advantage for the postseason. Same race is going on in the big three Asian leagues in Japan, Korea, and Taiwan. I'll get to those later, but first let's start where September is championship season. Europe will be crowning champions this weekend and on into next week. And in Mexico, they'll be ready for the Serie del Rey next week. Let's start there. In the north, Charros de Jalisco have taken a commanding 3-1 series lead over Sultanes de Monterrey. Sultanes are the number one seed in the north, 55-37 during the regular season. Charros grabbed the sixth and final playoff spot in the north. They were 46-46. Big difference between these two teams during the season, and they've seemingly switched roles here in the north final. In the south, top seed and defending champions Diablos Rojos are up 3-2 on third seed Piratas de Campeche. Will we see a rematch of last year's Serie del Rey between Sultanes and Rojos? Or are we going to see two fresh new faces? Charros, a team that barely made the playoffs. Piratas, one of LMB's worst teams just 1 year ago. Or a combination of the two. Games are streamed live on TV Azteca Deportes. Highlights on the official LMB YouTube channel. In Europe's top baseball league, the Honkbal-Hoofdklasse, the 2025 Holland Series is underway, a rematch of last year's series between Neptunus and HCAW. That was a 4-game sweep by Neptunus. This one is looking quite different so far. HCAW, the 2022 Holland Series champions, hold a 2-1 lead. Low-scoring games, HCAW took Game 1 3-1, Neptunus Game 2 4-1, and HCAW Game 3 4-0. Game 4 scheduled for Saturday, Game 5 Sunday. Both games start at 8 a.m. Eastern. That could be the end if HCAW wins both. If not, it's definitely ending next week. Last year we were able to watch all the Holland Series games with English commentary on the KNBSB YouTube channel. This year they streamed Game 1, but I see nothing for Game 2 or 3. Go to the channel at game time and you might be able to catch it there. The Czech series is underway, and as it's only a best of 5, will surely be all wrapped up this weekend. Hroši Brno is 1 win away from their first ever Czech series title. They're up against the Evil Empire. Hroši Brno has won it all a league record 25 times, including the last 3. Hroši took games 1 and 3 by 1 run each, so it has not been easy. Won't be easy this weekend either. Game 4 Friday, today, at 1 p.m. Eastern. Game 5 Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern. If one of those is rained out, they'll play on Sunday. Unfortunately, you need a paid subscription to Czech Baseball TV in order to watch. So if you're not already subscribed, it won't make much sense to do so now. In Germany's Deutsche Baseball League, there will also be a champion crowned this weekend. Last year's champions, the Bonn Capitals, are already out, so we'll see a new champion this year. Legionar Regensburg and the Heidenheim Heidekep were tied 1-1. Heidenheim has won it 6 times in the last 10 years. Regensburg looking for their first title since 2013. Lot more offense in this championship than you see in Holland or Czechia. Game 3 is Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Game 4 Sunday at 8 a.m. Eastern. If they're tied 2-2 after that, they'll make it a doubleheader on Sunday, with Game 5 in the evening there. Regensburg hosted the first 2 games, Heidenheim gets the rest. The games will be streamed on their YouTube channel, Heidekep TV. Italian series is underway but will not be in action this weekend. They played during the week, and they'll do the same next week. San Marino cruised to a 16-6 win in Game 1 over defending champions Parma. Then in Game 2, scored 5 runs in the 9th to walk it off for an 8-7 win and go up 2-0 in the best of 7 series. Game 3 is scheduled for Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern. The YouTube channel FIBS Channel Live has been streaming games all season, but not the Italian series, at least not Games 1 and 2. Then of course there are the Asian leagues. Just like MLB, they're in the final month of the regular season. Postseason begins in October. In NPB, if you're able to watch that, the Hanshin Tigers have a magic number of 4. They could clinch the regular season Central League title this weekend. 20 games left in the season. Meanwhile, 4 teams, the Yomiuri Giants, the Yokohama DNA Baystars, they are the defending Japan Series champions, the Hiroshima Carp and the Chunichi Dragons will battle for the other 2 postseason spots in the last few weeks. In Pacific League, it's pretty clear which teams will be in the postseason, but between the SoftBank Hawks and the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters, the top seed probably won't be determined till the very end. In Korea, the LG Twins have a magic number of 13. I don't think anyone's catching them. About 20 games left. Hanwha Eagles will most definitely be the number 2 seed. Eagles starting pitcher Cody Ponce broke the KBO single-season strikeout record the other day. Top 5 will make the postseason. Lots of meaningful matchups for the postseason every day in the KBO. Taiwan CTBC Brothers have a comfortable lead in the second half standings. Still plenty of time to lose that lead though, they've got 22 more games. But the bigger race is for the full season title. Uni Lions won the first half, they're in already, and they trail the Brothers by 2.5. Whoever wins the full season title goes straight to the Taiwan Series. Brothers and Lions meet for a 3-game series this weekend. And that's all for this one. Enjoy the games and have a nice weekend, everybody. Until next time, this is Baseball International. See ya.